What's happening, fam? Yeah, this your homeboy JR. Yeah, we back on deck. And this time right here, this episode is going to be about the revelation of sound. You see, most people take sound for granted. And a lot of people feel like sound is just something that we hear that comes in one ear and goes out the other. But for people who are under the impression of that thought, I'm sorry to bust your bubble because you're sadly mistaken. Sound is a whole lot deeper than that. I guess I'll start off by telling you what sound is. Sound is the brain's interpretation of waves of pressure as they travel through a medium. And that medium could be air, gas, or solid. Now, sound cannot be heard in a vacuum, so outer space is a very solid place. But since we reside in the air, I'll just speak about sound waves that travel through the air. Now, what takes place when sound is made, or when a sound is produced, is air particles, which are called air molecules, they vibrate. And those vibrating air molecules, they touch our eardrum. And nerve cells inside of our ear, they send an electrical signal to our brain, and this is how we perceive sound. And this is how we experience the world of hearing, or what we want to call sound or hearing. Now, a lot of people feel like when they hear a sound that it just fades out into nothingness and you don't hear it anymore. But that's not true. And sound also, when sound is manifested, unseen forces are at work. And I'm going to give you an illustration of that. Have you ever been sitting at home and somebody rolled down the street that probably had some 18-inch woofers in the trunk just beating, and while they was riding by, the pictures on your wall started shaking, and probably some whatnots on the table was trembling? You know what I'm saying? Or you could hear the glass vibrating. Let me tell you what happened there. Those sound waves infiltrated the bricks of your home, infiltrated the wood of your home, infiltrated the sheetrock walls, and came inside of your home and vibrated your furniture. Now, I'm gonna give you another illustration of that. Have you ever seen on television where they show a person screams with a real high frequency tone and it causes a glass to shatter? That's real deal right there. That really happened. And that shows the unseen forces of sound at work. And I'm gonna tell you what's going on when this takes place. When this happens is, say for instance that booming system that was riding down the street with that loud music, the air molecules started to vibrate. And those vibrating air molecules were absorbed by everything that was in the vicinity of that sound. So what happened was your house absorbed that beat that was out there beating. And not only that house absorbed it, but your body absorbed it too. I'm going to show you what happens when sound and matter are in the same place. This sponge right here, we're going to call this sponge matter or mass. And this water I have right here, this is sound. When sounds are made, this is what happens. Yes. Absorption. You don't see the water, but the water's still there. It's just been absorbed by this matter right here. Just like when a sound is made, you might not hear the sound no more, but the body or the mass that was in the presence of that sound absorbed it. Okay, now I want to tell you about this scientist named Emoto Mazuru. Emoto Mazuru, he's a Japanese scientist, and he was doing some research on the effects that sound has on water. And what he did was, He had water droplets on petri dishes. Petri dishes are those little lenses that scientists put cells and whatever they're studying. They put it on those lenses and they look at them through microscopes. Now, the scientist, what he did was to one particle of water, he spoke words of love, words of encouragement. He spoke positive affirmations to the water. And the interesting thing happened when the water crystallized. When the water crystallized, it had beautiful symmetric patterns. It had just pleasing to the eye geometric lines in the crystallized water. Now check this out. He had another particle of water. And to this particle of water, he spoke harsh words. He insulted it. Like you ain't nothing. You can't even make a plant grow. He degraded the water particle. And this is straight up. You can look up what I'm telling you. And guess what happens? That water particle who he spoke negatively to, the patterns crystallized in chaotic forms. I mean, it was unpleasing to the eye. It was distorted. The lines were not in harmony. It was what a lot of people would want to call ugly. This is the effect that the sound of his words, not just the sound of his words, but the intent of the sound of his words had on the water molecule. Now, think about this. Your body is 78% water. So take much care of the things the sounds that you allow to come into your ear gate. You know what I'm talking about? The conversations that you have, the music that you listen to. All these things have a significant effect on your body and on the way you feel and on the way that you experience life. Because remember, sound is vibration and it's frequency. Okay? And your body has a natural vibratory frequency. And when that frequency is thrown off, when it's thrown off balance, it makes you feel sick and it makes you feel not good. You don't feel well. Now there's another scientist, his name was Hans Jenny. And Hans Jenny, he not only studied the effects of sound and vibration on water, but he studied the effect of sound and vibration on all matter. I mean, man, this guy has some really, really interesting videos that he's made and some scientific work that he's done. If you want to know anything about this, just look him up. His name is Hans Jenny. Now, I'm going to tell you something else about sound. Sound has healing properties. Did you know that? Did you know that sound can heal? Okay, I'm going to throw a word by you that you heard before. Ultrasound. Know that ultrasound is used to promote healing in muscles and joints. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of athletes, they may hurt their knee or they may hurt their elbow. You know what I'm saying? Ultrasound frequency is so high that the human ear can't hear it. But what they do is they'll put their target of injured area with that sound or that vibration. And that vibration, it will cause the targeted area to heat up. Okay, and that heat will cause blood to flow to that injured area. And that blood will bring nutrients and it will cause waste to be carried out and promote healing to that area of the body. You've heard about this, but now you know that it's sound that's doing this healing. It's not just some word called ultrasound. It's really sound healing injured muscles, injured body parts, okay? Now, ultrasound has been updated with technology And the new version of ultrasound is called cymotherapy. Now, cymotherapy is an offshoot of the study that Hans Jenny did when he was studying the effect of vibration, the sound and vibration on matter, on molecules. This is an offshoot of his scientific research, okay? They've taken this and now they are healing people, man. They are healing people's bodies with sound. They are doing like facelifts on people's faces with sound. This is documented information, man. You can look this up. This is stuff that I ain't just saying some old off the wall stuff to you, man. I'm telling you some real things. And really the reason why I'm coming to you and telling you this stuff here about sound is because if sound can heal you, there got to be another side of it. Sound can also injure and harm you. Okay? There's sounds out there that can disrupt your life, that can disrupt your body, that can disrupt everything about you, that can disrupt your frequency that you carry and cause you to be a disruption in this world. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to take away from the world. We're trying to give to the world. Okay? And be something pleasant. Be a pleasant sound. Be like music. You know what I'm saying? And you know music has soothing potential. Music soothes the soul. You know what I'm saying? There's also music that stimulates learning, that stimulates your analytical abilities. Research this stuff. You know what I'm saying? If there are sounds and tones that can do this for you, on the other side of the coin, there are also sounds and tones that are self-destructive to you. You know what I'm saying? That will bring you down. And you won't even know what's bothering you. You won't even know what's affecting you when it's the information that the sound that's vibrating in your vicinity is giving to you. You know what I'm saying? The sound carries information. And not just the information of the words of what we might call the English language. You know what I'm saying? Because people can be saying words around you. Have you ever heard of people having a conversation over somebody's head where they're saying words that a person knows and understands, but yet they're having a totally, completely different conversation? And that's because they have a different intent with the words that they're using than what the words mean. Man, check this out, man. We're going to get real deep with sound. This right here is just part one, man. We're going to get a little bit deeper. So check me out on part two. Hold it down, folks.